Yeah, hold on a second, Hero. I need to have my breakfast. I'm gonna have a Milky Way for my breakfast. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Welcome back to some more Danganronpa, everyone. I have just woken up. I'm really tired, but I'm desperate to see what happens in this trial, so... Let's go. Let's go.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
I actually don't remember what conclusion they'd... I should have watched the ending of my last video. Oh well, I'm sure we'll pick things up. I'm sure you guys will be fine.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
I'm with you, Kyoko. Whatever it is we're talking about right now.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Usually a good idea. Usually a good idea.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
I don't know. Where do we go from here, Sakura?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Isn't that copyright? Are you gonna get sued for that? Did anyone read those books? I remember my sister reading a few of them back in high school. And obviously the film came out with Jim Carrey. Wasn't there a TV series? There was, with Neil Patrick Harris. Was it any good? I never saw it.
What a pain in the ass!
Hi, Jill.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
I'm not so sure about that, but maybe.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
Let's do that, because I need a memory rejog here.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
This track is bumping.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone.
Yeah, we waited a whole hour.
That was around 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Yes.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
I know for a fact I think Celeste is suspicious in this. I really do. She's trying to set Hiro up, maybe. Or maybe even Hifumi was trying to set up Hiro.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Were you attacked, Celeste? Were you?
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
It's Robo Justice.
As it turns out, it was Robo Justice.
It was Robo Justice.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
That's the thing, right? Why would Robo Justice move Hifumi away from... Let's say you're Hiro, right? Robo Justice. You're wanting to kill someone. You've attacked Celeste. She's not gone down. She's not dead. Why would you then grab someone... Wouldn't you just, like, maybe attack Hifumi right there and then finish off Celeste? Because you could do 2. Everyone gets 2, right? I forget why the Robo Justice left the scene with Hifumi. Has that been established yet? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I should play this game in one go, but, like, I just can't. I'm busy.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
Yeah, and then Celeste and Hina left him alone.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
Yeah, apparently Hina wasn't feeling well. And yeah, so Celeste has been guiding us here. I think she's so suspect right now.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yeah, I don't know, Celeste. I especially with how nasty you were to me in the previous video, and I gave her my frickin' second button. Was it third? I gave her a button. I declared my undying love for her, and then she turns on me. I just can't believe it. Celeste, what's wrong with you? With your curly fries hair. You were blocking the stairs, so headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. So how the heck did someone get down? Did that person get down to the nurse's office to kill Hifumi? Either there was never someone up there, and she was trying to lure people away from the nurse's office so that her accomplice could kill Hifumi, or I don't know. I'm so glad this music's so funky though. When there's no like voice acting going on.
at that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office.
Yes.
While Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Oh, Hifumi was still alive at that. Oh my god. You ever get it where like a bit of dust just gets in your throat pipe? Anyway, this is really hard to keep track of. I think even if you play it all in one go. But taking a couple of days break was not a good idea. Okay,
when
so
we got back to the nurse's office, we found
he was dead at that point, right? Gotcha.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Oh yeah, and that's when they went to the toilet, was it? And that's when Hifumi's body disappeared. Yes, that's what happened.
Meanwhile, we had
Taka.
just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
Yeah, and then that was my theory that because 2 of the people that had possibly found Taka had murdered him, the announcement didn't go off. Because only Sakura was there. And I think, this is my theory, I could be wrong, Byakuya and or Toko murdered Taka earlier on, because we know he was dead way before Hifumi. I think, anyway.
We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
I mean, you did, Sakura. I don't know about Byakuya.
Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
I think that's too much of a... I think that's important.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Yeah.
Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
When his body was gone.
But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
She really likes Marmite. No, Hifumi's body had disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Yeah, I still find that funny. Yeah, now, Byakuya was definitely surprised at the movement of the bodies. I genuinely think he killed Taka, but I don't think he expected the bodies to be moved. And again, why were they moved? That's one of the questions I have.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Taka about weird, right?
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time,
we found them in the repository, which was locked, which can only be locked from the inside. But then Hina and Sakura were outside the repository, and somehow the door was unlocked, and then we found it. That's weird.
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
Celeste found them, did she? How convenient.
Which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for. I'm glad they did that recap again. I don't know how necessary it would be for people that have played this in one go, in one big session, but I do appreciate that little.
I see. The
Okay.
whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yes. Yes, it does.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
No.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
We're fucked.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Yes. I agree. I think maybe a conspirator, well, 2 people maybe conspired with the whole Hifumi thing. But I think Taka is a very separate thing.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Yeah, which definitely happened first. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Okay, what truth bullets we got? Just the one? Monokuma file.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
He certainly did.
Or perhaps it was after?
Nope.
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, we don't.
Taka came last.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
They were numbered. But were they really used in that order? Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense to us that, you know, it would go in ascending order. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it was.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before.
I need more hearts.
perhaps it was
I'm running dangerously low on
We
hearts here.
already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Numbering.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that
I
Hifumi
bloody
was
missed.
killed with Justice Hammer 3,
Shit.
while Taka's death came from
Speed
a
up, speed up, speed up.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
I like the speed up voices. No.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Speed up, speed up, speed up.
We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh. Was that wrong?
Shoot!
Oh, crud. A contradiction in there somewhere. Do I need to... Is it the last... Is it the... He came last?
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Bollocks. Maybe I need to... Maybe it's the... What order?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
There's definitely
It's
no other
true
things
that
here.
Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
Unless I'm forgetting
while
another
Taka's
mechanic
death
that they
came from a
introduced.
swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Right, so I must have to shoot the... I've been told that you can't really fail this, by the way. You're just going to get a crap rank or rating if you do mess up a lot. So I've already said I'm gonna get a crap one in this trial. But I'm desperate to find out what happens.
Regarding Taka, I wonder if or perhaps it was after.
Let's get ready. I could slow it down. I could use concentrate.
We already know what order they were killed in.
What? Oh wait, do I have to load a different bullet? Hang on a minute. Let me check. We're using the file, right? So how would the file... Okay, that actually doesn't really... Do I need to load a different truth bullet? I think I've just game overed. Have I just game overed? I've got no health left.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder
How
if
do
he died before.
I keep on forgetting the fucking buttons. If you choose the wrong statement or truth bullet, you will take damage. Ugh. How do I change bullets again? Loading truth bullets. Hold down left bumper. I don't think we have any other truth bullets I can use. I'm holding left bumper. Nothing's happening.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
There's nothing else to shoot, though.
What makes you say that?
I shot...
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
What?
While Taka's
Okay,
death
I'm
came
confused.
from a swing
I can't
of
load a
Justice
different
Hammer
bullet.
4.
See?
I've shot both
So
of
it's
the
obvious Taka came after.
weak points, right? And they were both wrong. We wouldn't have, but we're really using that in that order. I don't know!
Regarding Taka's death,
I've shot both things.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
I might be stuck in an endless loop here, forever.
We already know what order Taka came last.
What makes you say
I can't shoot that.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No,
It's
I
true
keep missing that one,
Hifumi
but I've
was
shot
killed
that one
with
and it was
Justice
wrong.
Hammer 3. While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious
Oh my
Taka came
god,
after.
if this takes me 9 minutes. I'm really sorry, chaps. This is what happens when you don't play it for a couple of days.
So, regarding Taka's
I might
death,
have to use
I wonder if
concentrate
perhaps
here.
We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
That's wrong?
Shoot!
Game, yeah, failed. I failed. And they're all gonna blame me. They're all gonna blame me for some bullshit reason. Oh my god. What the heck am I doing here? No. Wouldn't that be a twist? I was actually the guy that did it. And by failing, you win the game. Yes, I would like to give it another shot, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
Because I've no... Oh my god. Am I missing something? I mean, obviously I am. I can't choose a different truth bullet. I'm holding... Yep.
So,
Wasn't letting
regarding
me.
Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in.
That's wrong.
Shoot!
Guys, what is happening here? Hang on, right, let me read again. If you choose the wrong statement or truth bullet, you will take damage. There's only 2 statements that look to be shootable. You can, yeah. Okay. Multiple weak spots may appear. It's up to you to figure out the right one. Yeah, well, there's only been 2. I can only see 2 that pop up. I've shot both of them. Doesn't seem to be happening. I can't load a different truth bullet. If you target a weak spot, then hold down the Y button. You can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument. Oh. Do I have to do that? Do I have to hold Y on one of those and then use them? That's probably what I have to do, isn't it?
So,
Let's
regarding
try.
Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, Or perhaps it was
It's probably the numbered ones.
We already know what order they were
That's
killed
not
in.
it.
Taka came last.
Speed up.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
I didn't hold Y. I didn't hold Y. I'm so good at this game, everyone. Please subscribe. Like the video.
So, regarding
Comment on the
Taka's
bell
death,
icon.
I wonder if he died
Speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up.
We already know Taka came last.
What makes you
so long.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that
Right.
Hifumi was killed
The
with
numbering.
Justice Hammer
Okay.
3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice
So-
Hammer 4.
See? So it's
Now do I
obvious
use that
Taka
truth bullet
came
on the
after.
order thing? Do I still keep that truth bullet? I
So,
do. Okay.
regarding
This has
Taka's
got to be it.
death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed.
No, it's wrong.
Just because I forgot that was a thing.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Exactly.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order.
Yeah, when actually the first hammer that was used was hammer 69, and the second hammer was hammer 420.
But in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
You're damn right, Byakuya, and I think you fucking did it, mate.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Yeah, evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. It was the watch, right? Oh, I've got a freaking hangman again. Oh, that's a long word. Wristwatch. It's wristwatch. Wristwatch. Crap. It's wristwatch. No, S. Not S? It's totally S. Oh, you have to shoot it multiple times. You have to get them till they're... Oh. W. A. Alright, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. We need a C. We need a C. Fucking aced it.
Now
Aced
I
that minigame.
understand. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Yeah, he definitely knew what time it was last night.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Mm,
And that would be his official time of death.
yeah.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Well before Hifumi. Over an hour. Over 2, maybe.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Yeah.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Uh-huh.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
Not me. I'm a genius.
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Those goddamn justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
Yeah, to make it just like a logical thing that you would just assume. Okay, yeah, it must have been 1, 2, 3, 4. You know? Nope.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Very clever. Very clever.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Which is exactly why I suspect you, Byakuya.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
I mean, not many people did anyway.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Mm.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Well, I mean, someone did it. Someone definitely did it. Could be the mystery 16th student. Who knows? This is so complicated.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Yeah.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Is Kyoko going to tell us where the heck she was?
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Not all of us.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Maybe he killed himself. No,
And it
I don't
does
think
not
so.
stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Yeah.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room.
Again, though, I mean, Hiro and Kyoko, they said everyone's in the clear for Hifumi, but Kyoko and Hiro were still missing at that point, so they are absolutely not off the hook.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Not everyone.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
I mean, that's true.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Possible.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Alright, I'll just take your word for it.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Hiro and Kyoko could have done.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Thank you. Okay, I'm glad they haven't forgotten about that because I was getting a little bit paranoid then. I was like, wait, could they not have done it?
So what now, Kyoko?
Yeah, Kyoko, you need to clear your name here. You need to tell us a good bloody reason where the heck you were. Because we know that Hiro probably doesn't have one.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Okay.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Well, if we figure out how, that will probably help us figure out who.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Magic.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Wait, right, hang on. Now, Hifumi wasn't dead when we thought he was. We thought he died, then he briefly came back after Hina cried on him, right? And then he died. And that was in the equipment room. So technically, he could have moved himself. He could have regained consciousness, briefly, stumbled around to the equipment room. Don't know how he would have, or why he would have gone there particularly. He could he have moved himself?
And according to what Celeste said,
Couldn't have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah. He could have moved himself, because he wasn't dead technically at this point. We just thought he was.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
I mean, that is still quite a distance to cover when you're suffering, like, severe head trauma.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Do tell.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
This is the Major's Right music. Major's right. Major's right. I'm quite smug now. Huh?
The dead body moved on its
He
own?
wasn't dead. We just thought he was.
No! Not another ghost!
Oh my god.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Yes. Why he went to the equipment room though is weird.
He was alive?
How did he know where Taka's body had been moved to?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Probably stumbled, is more accurate.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
No, he wasn't. Hina, you were right. You were holding him when he freaking spoke again.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Why you say that, Celeste? Why do you say that? The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Have people forgotten the whole tier thing? I mean, to be fair, I kind of forgot about it too for a while, but... Broken wristwatch. Can I not choose a different one? Oh, okay. We're using the broken wristwatch. That doesn't seem...
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Yeah.
It is impossible.
No, it's not impossible. It's
Hifumi
really,
was
really
dead,
easy, actually.
without a doubt.
No, he wasn't dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
There was only one, though.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure
Oh, shit.
about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yeah, that was Taka. That's what... Right, of course. Because when Hifumi was initially discovered, he wasn't actually dead. So the announcement thing was for Taka, so maybe Byakuya didn't. Although, does it... Again, we still don't know if a killer is when the body is found, do they count as discovering it? Because it needs to be 3 people, doesn't it? So I might be wrong on that. Byakuya might not have killed Taka. But anyway, Hifumi wasn't dead when he was initially found.
Are you
Right.
saying that when
So we need to
first
grab
found
another one of
Hifumi
these.
in the nurse's office,
Broken wristwatch isn't useful
there's
here.
a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
Just don't know which one to grab.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement
Yeah.
along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Dead body had been
Is why
found.
the announcement was made.
Are we really so
I don't
sure
think. I
about
think I've
that?
grabbed the wrong one there. Maybe.
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
No,
discovery.
bollocks. Someone else's discovery.
Shoot!
Yeah, that's the one I need to grab now. I think I get it. I'm gonna be...
saying
Oh,
that when
this
we
is
first
bad.
found Hifumi
I'm
in
gonna
the
get such a
nurse's
shit
office?
rating.
There's a chance. No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body was Hifumi's dead body, and that is why.
Right.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement
No.
someone else's discovery.
Okay, I got it. Someone else's discovery. It was Taka's.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Yes.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
So I think I shoot the next one.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement
Yeah.
along with the rest of us.
It was someone else's.
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oh, the thing was in the way.
And
You
that
little
is why
fuck.
The announcement was made.
The white noise was in the way.
Really so
Speed
sure?
up, speed up, speed up, speed up, speed up.
To signal someone else's discovery.
Speed up.
I Are you saying that
Oh,
when we
what?
first found Hifumi
Why does it
in the
replace my
nurse's
truth bullet?
office, there's a chance he was actually still
Is that not right?
No, it is impossible.
Oh, I fired it. I fired
Hifumi
it.
was dead.
I'm an idiot.
Without a
I
doubt.
fired it and wasted it. This is
And you know
annoying.
that how?
Surely you've heard the body discovery
Right,
announcement.
we'll grab it. We'll grab it
along
again.
with the
It's
rest
fine.
of
Don't
us.
worry about it.
Hifumi's dead body had been found,
Okay.
and that is why the announcement
get ready to
was
shoot.
made.
Are we really so sure about that?
I've got me.
Maybe the announcement was someone else's discovery.
Oh, is that wrong? Wait. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I'm an idiot.
Are you saying
Oh
that
my
when we
god, I
first
suck at
found
this.
Hifumi in
I grabbed the
nurse's
wrong one.
office, There's
Bollocks.
a chance he was actually still alive.
I don't think that's the one.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead.
Or maybe that's the
without
one
a
I
doubt.
shoot. I don't know.
And you know that how?
Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Surely you heard the
Speed
body
up.
discovery announcement. Along with the rest, Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is
Oh wait,
why
no,
the
that's that's not the
announcement
one.
was made.
Oh, it
Are
is.
you really so sure about
Oh my
that?
god.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I feel like that's the one I should shoot, but didn't I shoot that one and it didn't work? Or do I grab the last one that Kyoko says is a truth bullet and fire that at what Celeste says? Oh my god.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
I was just
Hifumi
curious
was
to see
dead,
what would happen if I shot that
without a
one.
doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Yes.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that
Dead
is
body
why
had
the
been found,
announcement
but
was
not
made.
Hifumi's.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Right, I'm
discovery.
grabbing that one. And I'm shooting what Celeste says. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. That's the plan.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi
Fumi and the nurse, there's a chance he
No, Hifumi was dead.
Right, get ready, get
And you
ready.
know that how?
Surely you heard
Get
the
ready,
body
this has
discovery
gotta be it.
announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No!
Finally got. So sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
I mean, yes, but not for that reason.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere.
Just like I've made all the mistakes.
I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Which there was eventually, once Hifumi had died.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Nah, that always felt wrong to me.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Yeah, 3 or more people.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Right.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Because he wasn't dead.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery announcement. First time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when just after Hifumi came back to life. Because he wasn't initially dead. So he wasn't technically a body. Oh, bollocks. I got that wrong.
Shoot!
Oh, crap. Was it when we initially found them both? I don't remember. When both bodies were found?
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Yeah, but Hifumi wasn't technically dead then. A body's been discovered. A body's been discovered. After a certain amount of time, yeah, okay.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So is my theory about Taka being discovered by Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko true? That the announcement didn't play for that? Because Byakuya and Toko were the killers? And so it wouldn't have been 3 people discovering it, but when it was in the repository, enough people that didn't kill Taka found him. In which case, did the announcement play for Hifumi then when we first found him? That wouldn't make any sense because he wasn't dead. Just thought he was.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Yeah, but even then he wasn't dead yet. 'Cause he came back to life.
And that's just part of it.
I'm confused now.
There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Well, we know he was. We know he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Nice try, Jill.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
But the fact that he woke up when Hina fucking cried on him, that's proof that he was alive still.
Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
You can't come back from the dead.
This whole thing is pointless.
Well, you can. You can be revived. But I don't think anyone revived him. Unless someone did revive him? I have no idea. There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Oh, bloody hell. It's got to be the Hina thing. Oh, the fact his glasses were wiped.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Yes.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Yes.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
Yes. Still not technically
But when
dead.
you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
Oh.
there was no notable difference.
There was. There bloody was. But again, someone could have wiped his glasses. That's what I thought initially, that someone wiped his glasses.
There was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
Although he could have just wiped his own glasses so he could see where he was going. That's also possible.
His glasses.
Yeah.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository,
They were clear.
they were spotless.
Maybe not spotless. I mean, they probably had a little bit of muck on them.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Yes, we did, which was a very good find. It was the repository door. The glasses cleaning cloth.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
What was the name of that thing again? That princess thing? Can't remember.
This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Yeah, which apparently he owned.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
Yeah.
The character was Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Well remembered, Hina. Well remembered.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Okay.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Why would he have thrown away the cleaning cloth? Like made a point to put it in the bin.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
I mean, that's what I thought at first, that someone had wiped his glasses so that he could see Hiro and blame Hiro for it, but again, it looks like I was wrong on that.
A pair of glasses other than the glasses owner.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it does. Yeah. But I'm still confused about the announcements. Because if the announcement for finding... Well, they're saying the announcement was definitely for Taka. That first one, because Hifumi was definitely not dead when we found him in the nurse's office. But when we found the bodies in the repository, the announcement wouldn't have been for Taka. It had to have been for Hifumi. But Hifumi was still not technically dead yet when we found him in the repository, right? Because he came back and spoke a few words.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, I think he got attacked.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
You mean he wasn't actually attacked at first?
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
Oh.
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
Can you please put those scissors away?
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's body was... The one who moved Taka's body, Hifumi. Yeah, because that's why they were both in the repository. He had moved it.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Oh, yeah.
The door was locked?
It was.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository.
Yes.
But when we got there, the door was locked.
Which means Hifumi was in there with Taka's body.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
How the heck would he do that, though?
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, He dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
Oh.
He was one of the assailants.
So another Sayaka situation where one of the victims wasn't entirely innocent.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
Ah.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Please do, Kyoko.
There's more?
So, my thinking of Celeste being attacked but secretly being involved was actually Hifumi. Although Celeste could still be involved. Let's not... I think she's suspicious.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
Maybe he attacked Celeste and Robo Justice was trying to save Celeste by dragging Hifumi away? Not kidnap it, maybe?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, the notes. I completely forgot about the notes. The notes. Wasn't it hit? No. Which one was it? The scrap of paper. Oh. Stole from Taka's note. Well, but he maybe ripped part of it. I thought he ripped a part of it.
Shoot!
Crap. I thought he ripped a part of it off. Taka. Oh, what else was there? I can't remember. The note. Oh, okay. The other half of it. Whatever. Whatever.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
I selected the bit that Taka still had on him, but the most of it had been taken. But yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Hidden note?
Yes.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Kyoko found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his
Yeah.
pants?
Yes, his pants.
Why is this so weird now?
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
Yeah, but it's different, isn't it?
Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Yeah, very different time.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
No, of course not.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants! I've got to pick it. I've got to do it. I don't care if I'm going to take a penalty for this. I've got to say it. His pants? Are you saying his pants are alive? Are pants people? Are pants people? Even if there are, I'm sure they're not here in the school. Wait, what am I saying?
Shoot!
I had to do it. I had to take the L on that one. It was worth it.
In other
It was
words,
so worth it.
the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
Oh my
And
god.
that person could only have been...
Taka.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
What's your problem?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yeah, well he ripped it. Oh, this is where we've got to point out the fact that part of it was torn in Taka's hand.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
TikTok and Huffy? This was before TikTok was a thing.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Inside Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Alright, is it the torn paper that's the truth bullet? None of those are good. What?
Puppy had the note, right?
Alright, let's see what they say.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Puppy!
No.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I
The time doesn't matter!
Time does matter.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
That's when he was killed. It's the broken wristwatch. It's a broken wristwatch.
Puppy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Puppy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6.
believe. 6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter!
Of course it does. Shut up.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh, the white noise stopped me. Bollocks. I really should shoot that stuff. I'm getting so lazy with it.
Puppy had the note, right?
Alright, speed up, speed up, speed up.
It must have been Puppy!
But remember, what time did it... 6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter!
Get ready.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Boom. Nailed it. Nailed it.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
Yes.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
He's already
Coincidence?
proven that using his wristwatch.
I think not.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is exactly where he was killed.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
You do see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
It definitely wasn't Hero that wrote that note because his handwriting's different.
No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yeah.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
Hmm.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
I already can explain that.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Probably to cover his tracks.
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Because I think Hifumi wrote those notes. That's what I think. Proof. I have proof. I have proof. I have all the proof in the world.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is...
Looks like it does. It looked like a damaged stealth bomber.
I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Ah, yes.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
One and the same.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip,
But didn't quite get all of it, the silly goose.
leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Sure did, Sakura.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa.
But who was he working with?
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
I'm glad you've come to this conclusion, Hero.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Sorry, no.
No.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
But he wasn't, though, because he came back alive. Unless, I guess, he was as good as dead, and Monokuma, even though Hifumi briefly came back to life and said what he said, Monokuma just considered him dead anyway because he wasn't going to live. Maybe that's why, and that would clear up the confusion with the announcements. But I still think that's weird, because he definitely wasn't technically dead.
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
But yeah, I guess so, if we've got to take that at face value.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
His accomplice, maybe.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository, so he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
Yeah, I guess. It's still weird to me that they're not even mentioning the thing that he came back to life, briefly.
During that time, we all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Oh wait, hang on. Did he come back to life in the nurse's office? Have I been wrong? Was it the nurse's office that happened? In which case, yeah, he definitely wasn't dead at that point and was just playing dead. Was that in the nurse's office that Hina cried? I thought it was in the repository. But if it was the nurse's office, then yeah, he was totally dead in the repository. But I thought it was in the... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Maybe it matters. I don't know.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Wow, you can't just go around calling people walruses.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Unless you're, Jamie from Mythbusters.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Oh, the hammers?
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
Yeah.
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
I mean, that is a good point. I hadn't actually considered how Hifumi was killed in there.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Good for you, hero.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Mm-hmm.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
Wait, wasn't there, didn't we find something in the repository? Or the equipment... Oh, I forget. The repository has all the hammers in it. Or some of them were missing.
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
Weren't the hammers in the repository?
Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
If you hit someone enough times, hard enough, with any kind of hammer, you're gonna kill him.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
It is possible.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing,
Same
right?
kind of thing, not the same thing.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. We'll have to wait until next time to find that out. Thank you very much for watching this episode, everyone. We're definitely gonna finish the trial next time. It's been a ride. I've gotten confused at some points. I've struggled with the frickin' truth bullets because I'd completely forgotten that you have to make your own sometimes. And sometimes it's hard to know what you're actually going to be saying when you pick a certain truth bullet and fire at a certain statement. I've had that problem with when I played Ace Attorney for the first time. Sometimes you're not quite sure what they're going to say with a certain piece of evidence. But we got there in the end. We're going to finish this next time. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye for now. I'm gonna go probably pass out again. I'm absolutely shattered. I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I recording these videos at like 6 a.m.? My brain is not awake yet. I'm doing myself a disservice. See you in a bit.